Yeah, I was just making this video to say I am Frankie Williams. They must have replaced my family. Now you got the family talking about I'm not their family. They keep switching my DNA so they don't know I'm Frankie, but I am. But what I was reading a couple years ago is that, well, a few years ago before I moved here, that these people are terrorists. They're ingrown terrorists. Like they're connected to ISIS and they just terrorize families. They aggressively and disrespectfully rape families. They purposely make people slow. This is what they do. Right now, they're on top of my head, applying pressure. Like I'm about to get a kufi like a Muslim. Because where that kufi is where people put that kufi out on the middle of their head. That's where they're targeting me at. So I gotta get a kufi. Or say I'm Muslim. But they terrorize people. So those type of people could be shot at will. They could be driving. Police could just shoot the car up. They could be walking to the store. Police could shoot the car up. Like I am Frankie. This was her retirement plan ever since I was a child, to be me. So everything from when I was a child till now was staged like that. Even when I went to the army and they like, oh, your name ain't Frankie Williams either, but we can't find your real name. You couldn't find my real name because that was my real name. They just probably forced that person to say that. You know? They just, everything was scripted my whole life. Because she said this was her retirement plan to be me. Even if she take me over and they see me going places that I don't go, they could shoot me. Because they know I'm not in control. That's basically turning me into a zombie. Trying to bring me to a rapist. Then they wanted me to go to UK, Jamaica, and New York. Sound like Carol to me, or her family. And they are pedophiles. They're pedophiles. And that's why they never came around me. Because they pedophiles. They pedophiles. And then when they don't feel like being pedophiles, they try to force you to these aggressive, disrespectful, very, very, very dumb rapists. These are the worst people to ever exist in life. And they don't care about your pain. They think it's funny. These are the worst beings to exist. The worst people to exist. Half of them came over here with the wrong name. Some of them ain't even come over here because they're beings. So they didn't have to come over here. Nope. They were already here. But they want me to go to UK and take fingerprints. So what's inside of me is connected to the bitch trying to be me. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to take my fingerprints to switch my license over to New Jersey. But they just did that so I could work for Trans Dev. But now that the government knows that, they will shut his company down. Kidding? Hopefully they do, because you shouldn't be purposely getting a company just so I could work for it. Or just so when they take me over, they could work for it. Or when they push me out my vessel or transfer me to another body, then whoever has my vessel could work for it. Because that's what they're trying to do, push me out my body now. So I'm willing to go to a government facility. So when they do that, it doesn't matter because they'll never leave. You know, people that do that type of identity theft, they do 10 to 20 years in jail. Because especially when that identity theft got her kids raped. You know, when that identity theft gets somebody's kids raped, but the way they keep pushing is like they can't die. It's like they don't have consequences. I'm the only people who just keep going are people who basically can't die. You know? So I don't know who they fooling, but the government has to find that out. But I think they fooling like these rappers and shit. I don't even think they fooling nobody, because see, once they act like me, their group, whoever they're part of, will send them money. They will send them money. And then, they'll just send them money. That's all I can say. They will send money. They will send them gifts. They will send them money. But if you know people are on it, why would you keep going? Yeah, they will send these people money. They will send her money. I think they need her to be me to get away with probably having my real kids. But I think these are my real kids. But it's just something they need it for. So they could lie to somebody that we don't know and say, oh, we looking out for Frankie. Oh, it ain't our fault she doing identity theft. Get it? I don't know. But I know they will help her fight to be me, even though she not me. Because they know they trying to push me out my vessel and then probably put her in my vessel and make it real. So these people will lie. And you'll be like, bitch, we know you not Frankie, but you don't know what their plans are. You just don't know what their plans are. But I'll tell you this, more than likely their plans got to do with kids. Whether they're in their 20s, their teens, it has to do with kids. They obsessed with kids because they can't have any. Motherfucker was out my door holding a conversation with me yesterday. making it seem like they can have kids. No, you can't. Stop lying to the camera, bitch.